Money FM 89.3. Best of Friday Night Live. Fright Night Friday.
It's been a long time.
It is that time of the hour.
Fright Night Friday. Just when you thought we were done,
No.
we're back.
Time to spook you to sleep.
It's going to be very, very, very scary, this
And
one.
Natty indeed.
Very natty.
Okay.
We're bringing it back.
Yes, we are.
For one night only to celebrate or recognise
Yep.
or to be terrified by Friday the 13th.
That's right. And I'm sure that a lot of you enjoyed that little stories that we've told on Fright Night Friday, as well as some of the other legends, or horror legends that we've talked about. So today, Neil,
Yes.
in celebration of Friday the 13th,
Yes.
I decided, you know what? Let's go with two of the internet's scariest horror stories.
And I'm actually going to turn the lights down.
Are you actually?
Yes, I am.
I can turn it on right here.
Oh, do it there. Go on, carry on.
Okay. All right, so here is the first story. A father went to say goodnight to his 7-year-old son, very well knowing that if he didn't, his son would have some trouble sleeping. It was a nightly routine between the father and the son. So he entered the dimly lit room where his son waited under the blanket.
Oh.
With the first glance, the father could tell that there was something unusual about his son tonight, but he just couldn't put a finger to it.
Oh.
So he looked the same, but had a grin that drew from ear to ear. He asked, "You okay, buddy?" The son nodded, still with a grin, and before saying, "Daddy, check for monsters under my bed, please."
Oh.
The father chuckled a bit before getting on his knees to check, only to satisfy his son. There, under the bed, pale and afraid, was his son. The real son. He whispered, "Daddy, there's someone on my bed." Who could it be? How do you like the one?
Love it.
You like the one?
Love that one.
It's quite creepy, right?
Yeah, I like that one. Very good. I even filmed him in the dark. I'm going to put that up on Instagram later.
Okay, Neil, this one scared me a little more.
Okay.
Story 2.
All right.
Now, a doctor was working at a hospital where the patients were often tagged with colored bands. We're talking about green for alive and red for deceased. Okay, so one night, the doctor was instructed to get a few supplies from the basement of the hospital, so he headed over to the lift. The lift doors opened and there was a patient inside, minding her own business. Now, patients were allowed to roam around at night, around the hospital to stretch, especially those who have stayed long enough, just to, clock in their steps and do maybe some walks to hopefully help them feel a little bit less lethargic. So the rule was very simple. They needed to be back in their rooms before 10.
Okay.
The time was about 9:30 p.m.
Yeah.
So the doctor smiled at the patient in the lift before pressing the number for the basement. Now, he found it unusual that the woman didn't have a button already pressed. So he wondered if she was also heading to the basement as well. Now, the lift finally reached the floor where the doors opened. And in the distance, a man was limping towards the elevator. And in a panic, the doctor slammed the elevator button to close. It finally did, and the lift began to ascend back up with the doctor's heart pounding like crazy. The lady asked, "Why did you do that? He was trying to use the lift." The doctor asked, "Did you see his wrist? It was red. He died last night. I would know because I did his surgery." The woman lifted her wrist. He saw red. She smiled. "Like this one?" How's that?
Love it. Great stories.
Good twist, huh?
Good twist. Great stories.
Man.
And that's the best way to celebrate Friday the 13th on Fright Night Friday.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.